Okay, I know we've never talked before or anything like that, and don't try to think that I'm being condescending. It's just that I have a strong suspicion that what you are going through right now is the same thing that I went through about 5 or 6 years ago. Only mine wasn't like God based or anything. It was um, more like to explain this. Well, anyways, I'll just come out and say it. I thought like I was being monitored by the government, and at first it started off like real. It was a manic state. Okay, I felt good. I felt like I discovered some truth, and there was a happiness there, but there was a certain tension, like a certain fear. Do you feel fear for your God, or do you just feel boundless love? And that's we're not even arguing religion here. I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm saying that you have some of the symptoms that I had. Uh, so therefore, I think we might have a certain thing in common, and that's what's called schizoaffective personality disorder. And many very, very intelligent people have it. Um, in all seriousness, most likely Moses had it, and Abraham had it, and Mohammed had it. And if there was a historical Jesus, which I've looked at the evidence, I don't think there was a historical Jesus. But if there was, from the writings, most likely he had it too. And the voices you heard, I'll guarantee you they were male, weren't they? They were male voices. Do you know why? Because for some reason, one of the symptoms of this schizoaffective, it's related to schizophrenia, but usually schizophrenia doesn't happen to people who are bright, who have a fairly high IQ. Not saying that I'm like extremely intelligent or anything like that. I'm just saying usually schizophrenics do have low IQs. However, the schizoaffective, which I personally call the kind of, how do I want to put this? The prophet syndrome. I think that'd be a good way to put it. Um, we hear the voices, and the voices are gonna get worse, hon. I'm sorry, it's it's not gonna get better, and eventually the manic state that you're under right now, which is actually kind of a positive thing. It's real exciting. I mean, you really feel like, you know, I'm fucking brilliant. I know what's going on. However, the persecutory delusions are going to kick in before long. And that is the unpleasant side of all this. Oh, uh, you're not going to believe me right now because I know where you're at. You're in the manic state. And you're going to have to hit low. And it's probably going to take, it took me a couple years to figure out what was going on. And while I never got like suicidal because I'm just not this suicidal type, it gets scary because you're hearing all these things and you're going to think you're hearing God all the time. Since for you it's God, you'll probably get very outspoken. Um, I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're not suffering from the same problem I did all those years ago. Um, but anyways, if you do start feeling low and like you're being persecuted, please see a psychiatrist, because you'll find pills will make this Yahweh go away. And I could go on for some length, but you're going to delete your account. You'll probably never see this video, so I don't even really know why I'm bothering. It's just I feel for you because I'm pretty sure I know what you're going through. I recognize the manic symptoms. Mm. Mm. Uh, good luck. Good luck. And please, when it starts getting overwhelming and you start feeling persecuted and the voices become overtly hostile, uh, seriously, do get help. Oh, the sleep paralysis thing. Um, okay, it's hard for me to talk about this because usually I write out a script, so I have everything flowing real easy, you know. But right now I'm just winging it because I'm just thinking about these things. And one thing that you're doing already that I noticed is you're tying in these associations that don't exactly make sense. Okay, first of all, the lightning and the thunder were most likely triggering this. I mean, so they trigger this genetic predisposition you have for this trait, and then you get hit with sleep paralysis, and then you hear a voice. Now, a couple days later, raindrops fall out of the sky onto your Bible while you're reading. Now, automatically, you associate this with a supernatural event. You've got this mindset, you're looking for things. And this is going to be a problem later on. You're going to look at different symbols, just random symbols, random words, and you're automatically going to associate these things into a lunacy library. I've been through this. I know what's going to happen, and it's going to get scary and unpleasant. I'm not trying to be threatening, I just know. So when it does get scary and threatening, see a psychiatrist. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Great, great, great. Whatever makes you feel good. I mean, as long as you're not going to be violent about it or like be intolerant of other people, that's great. I mean, I'm glad you have something that gets you through the day. But get help when it gets scary. Okay. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully you had an amazing revelation. It's just I kind of doubt it. So good luck.